Is there any reason why people are blocked to services? Well, I don't know about anybody else, but the apps are being used by NHS Digital, and again, I've been denied access. This is proof of posting to my data, medical data, over 6 months. And this is resent for me, 13th of the 3rd, 2019. An admin individual, let me just get that document evidence. Why should we have to call up when we're so ill? The situation, oh gosh, I'm dropping everything today. It's one of them days I absolutely had enough of the shite lies and manipulation of individuals who are targeting unlawfully those who need support. So does it need to get crisis situation before anyone gives a effing monkeys about your situation you're going through? One example, the offer a contract by public servants. You're vulnerable and your high care needs. I'm just dropping everything today. It's one of them days my health isn't 100%. So in my wheelchair with handwritten that I can't type anything anymore. In my conditional acceptance offer, we counterclaim offer in contract law to a private medical company, NHS public funded, and they're using, I'm really run down with my health, so bear with me. I've already enclosed medical evidence of my joint complex disability illnesses, so why on earth an IT letter claimed to go to their venue to sign a piece of paper when they could have posted it to me? I haven't got a lot of time today. I'm just so livid that they just target the most vulnerable in UK of their crap because of their changes in their computerised systems and contracts. So I haven't got the energy, and what is accountable General Petitioner in Medical Council, United Kingdom member, doing, knowing full well I get services at home? So this is how they bloody cause harm, extreme and armed stress. Bear with me, I'll carry it back today. Reception team is not accountable GP, and it's not even signed, it's computer generated. And 1234 GMC, and they got the numbers, call themselves the doctors. With reference to requirement to access my medical records, by the way, it is data protection, 2018, is my right. They haven't given me any offer what I originally required. And it's just done by Capita Business Service Limited, perhaps hired contract companies. Well, perhaps it's also NHS England funded. Who is the team? The responsible data controller is actually the practice manager in statute law, and that individual doesn't bother to respond. But she's employed on a salary. Do you know how much these doctors get per year? So it says here, you would need to come into the surgery and request them in the normal way. What normal way? By filling out the required request form. Well, haven't they looked at my medical notes that I'm housebound, you idiots? Oh, whoever the idiots are. So, do you want to see my proof of posting that to bloody send again? Since 13th of the 12th, 2018, they're just targeting me because I don't. I have suspicions. Since June 2018, and they don't care if you go through trauma. whatever. The individual, I think it's because, obviously, when you know your rights and you hold them accountable, you got proof of posting as evidence that was sent to chase up to see what's going on with any offer or online referrals. I need to know what's being said about me on other issues I'm dealing with at the same time. So, this was posted for me beginning of February, and they ignored that. So there's my proof of posting, went to the data controller. And that was a photocopy of recorded post going back June 2018, typed letter then for me. 2nd of August 2018, and about their contract with NHS England, GSM contract terms and sections that they have to abide by in order to get their funding for their budget for their medical company. 2 typed letters was done for me and 1 off. Can't keep doing it anymore. And they ignored that. They're in dishonour, not me. So, 10th of the 12th, 2018, it stated, whatever happened to the correct facts on my medical records, without causing 5 months delay since my recorded typed letters, requiring access to these medical records on a CD format, in line with the May 2018 Statute Law 2000 Data Protection Statutory Law. Next, provide all e-online referrals, NHS England referrals claimed to use their database since a former individual claimed 16th July 2018 and the bereavement of my mum effects on me, and since January 2018. Now, to date, that letter was dated the 10th of 12th 2018. That's handwritten, I couldn't type it. I have the correct facts of first-hand knowledge on I'll just have to read my writing, bear with me. I've not just failed to attend to offer goods and services enclosed, and recent claim that was by a referral by another NHS-funded medical trust, completely different department. I wasn't consenting to that, and was trying to find out if there's a bereavement counselling service in the NHS in my area, UK. They failed still, and made sure they did. And there's a reason behind this. I won't go into it now. I have not offered NHS England choices at all, which is NHS National Constitution. Is your right. My right. Whom or where I'm offered such services and referrals, and there's a breach of policy, NHS England via the National Department of Health in the UK, and they offer a choice of control via this medical practice, via whom the men and women doctors make offer over the phone. I'm not offered the home visits when I ring for medical care or advice. And why is this? And they haven't responded to that either. Bear with me. They haven't answered that. And then I sought clarification. Is there any changes in the medical practice policies I need to know of? I require a use of, for them to use the email. So it's an email put in there. They use an email, they use computer systems, so why can't they bloody get off their arse and use a bloody email to respond to me? So my friends can check the email and correspond and assist me on. Their negligence in doing that to me, putting my health at risk. This is the first port of call of access in UK for any process via offer services when you're disabled people, okay? Meant to be. So therefore it was those 2 previous type letters was resent without prejudice, and as there's no been any response to. So this document and previous document was delivered, get this, 17th of December 2018, and never responded to until, let's see, let me just check something, bear with me. Dated Saturday the 16th of March 2018. Resent after the IT letter. Again, it's gone to, on a normal post with an email, to data controller. It's going round in circles, this is. We're going round in circles. Again, the accountable GP stated who she is. One required and sent by post. If claim, I'm required to sign any paperwork to access medical records. And reference to the data protection statute law as well. States what my lawful rights are. And my medical for access to care records. And via this NHS England medical practice, unable to sign for any recorded post either. They know this for a while now. It's all on the medical notes anyway. Nor have I got anyone to act for one to sign for anything record delivery. So therefore, use an email to confirm my requirements as soon as possible, next 5 working days. This is dated the 16th of 3rd 2019, PTO, page 2. It's a constant problem with these people, I tell you, now they've got the new people employed. This is how they treat people in UK. So therefore, it's gone to the data controller, the practice manager, again, on the requirements to access. It has been, and basically the IT produced letter dated what it was dated and unsigned. My previous information and requirements has not been answered or evidence provided. Why I rejected originally offer a home visit. Why I have been rejected. I've always been rejected for months. Offer a home visit to my private location. Any offer to physically examine me and to review my physical disabilities as well. That's unlawful, by the way. Instead, they offer to send an NHS ambulance, a different service, to me. I don't need a bloody ambulance that's wasted in the public purse. It's not an emergency. And that is how they're treating vulnerable disabled people. That's disgusting. States here what grounds to reject my requirements to use of an email, also previously typed letters. Yeah. And then redated again. I'm not going to resend them again because wasting my energy and time. They've got a duty of care. And obviously, I never had a response, and the quoted the dates of those letters in this document here. And what lawful ground to claim access to all copies of online referrals and clinical medical referrals in the normal way that was worded on this IT document. And my data. The disability reasonable adjustments I am not offered, and nor can I travel to the offer to their medical practice location. unable to travel due to, they already know this, my complex joint medical disability illnesses. How dare they? How dare they get away with this shite? So anyway, just come on there, because I'm still ill, I'm getting worse, and they don't give a effing monkeys that you speak up for yourself. And by the way, this is the first letter, and what they deliberately do is send by post saying it's the second letter they sent out. It's a lie. For rebuttal, it's the first letter. Okay? Postmark. So it was sent out within contract law in the time and date. They're in dishonour and breach of contract, not I. Check it out. Any Dun & Bradstreet, Company House, if your medical claim to be a practice is a limited company. Because you will find information out where they sold off everything to the private corporations, American, coming in, taking over NHS England. The chief exec is American. He's got his buddies in from American private healthcare in United Kingdom, taking over every damn bloody thing to do with anything NHS. So that means a breach of contract when they change the terms, conditions of services and using online apps. How is that going to get you the care you need? So they're using AI, they're using a computer brain wave science systems software like they do with your social media, and they don't I don't recognise the offer change conditions and offer contracts, and I didn't do a return to sender, but when it's scribbled you can't make out the signature. It's in a void. And they have tried to normalise my disabilities, my ill health. How dare they? When I've got evidence backed up to confirm. So, when you learn things about contract law and how they've actually been dishonour, and NHS England Limited, Leeds head office, hired in new employees, have no clue, I don't know what age they are, but what people's disabilities, illnesses are, and they're just treating you as a number on a computer. You know, just a tick box exercise. You need to, why should we have to keep pushing and pushing for it, right? So I'll just come on briefly to state that, because they're putting my life at risk, I'm not, and they've done it to me again. It's not just these, there's other people doing this, but I've stayed in honour. I've got evidence of what they haven't done, and they always use something against you to say you haven't done this, you haven't done that. The assumption, it's like a lot of things right now. So they're blocking you access to your own medical data, which is unlawful. So last time I sent this, the 25th of February 2018, by normal post, of the previous December 2018. I mean, how many? It doesn't take. Somebody's messing about with your posts. So much shite is going on deliberately. 13th December 2018, no response. It got delivered. Resent normal post 25th of 2nd 2018. Sorry, 19, and no response by the data controller, breaching my rights. So it got resent again. That's February, March, over 3 weeks, and no response, so it got resent. Just looking at my notes, the Primary Care England the requirement to SAR, my full healthcare records, they contract, get it, Capita Business Service, Capita Group, for your data. They're holding your data, their computer records. My situation means I'm unable to consent to offer on clinical basis to access my clinical records or sign any documentation. They know this. And all my previous offers I've been offered is tainted. So, let's see how they counterclaim back their shite back to me. And their disinformation yet again. So, much for NHS services. You don't get it. Well, that's all I'm doing today, just seeking clarification for offer of lawful requirements. So, NHS England research who the CEO is, and again how all these contracts interlinked with all other services. Cutbacks is going on everywhere. I've got to go. I don't know, life, eh? Life is trying again. Very much so. Short one today. I've got to go. One of them days.